like they watch the news. We don't do no talking, we know what they do for the views. If I took a loss, no, I got it all back. They just wanna talk, so we gonna talk facts. Got it out the mud, got it out the mud. Really on the plug, really on the plug. Yeah, they know what's up, yeah, they know what's up. It's big froze, big froze. Big froze, big froze. Now that you see it, they watch me like they watch the news. We don't do no talking, we know what they do for the views. If I took a loss, no, I got it all back.
Frozy. Welcome to the channel, man. Happy to see y'all. Hopefully you happy to see me. I see y'all in there a little early before we even started. Yeah, I seen 3 likes before we started. Progress. Shout out to my members. Marshall, what up? Heem, what up? Mods, Tony. Tony here first. She's sharp. This ain't been the first time neither. Since we give, she been acting a little different since she got the wrench. Yeah, Tony. No question, Anonymous 91. No question. What are we now? Are we 17 for 17? I'm gonna keep reminding y'all. 17 days straight. 17 days straight we've been lit on the channel. Now, one thing I won't do to you is lie to you. One thing I won't do to you is lie to you. I got about a half an hour maxing today. Half an hour max. I ain't in the mood for this shit today, y'all, but I pulled up. It's getting hot. I want to get to the crib. You know, put my slippers on, rub my feet together. You know, get some dinner on the stove type shit. But I got a few topics for y'all. Something fire happened yesterday. Froze, I was listening for a shot at Chilla. Shout out to Chilla. We got a lucrative offer. Zone, we are already locked in for our next battle. I'll remind y'all throughout the time because you know people like to pull up late. Wiz, my boy. You know people like to pull up a little late sometimes, you know. We be 45 minutes in. I'm talking about what's up, Froze. They done missed the whole first soliloquy. So I'll remind you guys throughout this live. We booked for our next battle and it's a mega one. It's a mega battle. I could argue top 3 biggest battles in my career. It's going to be one of them. Rick, I see you, Brody. It's going to be one of them, y'all. We back in the hot seat. But you know what? That's right where I want to be. That's where I want to be. And I'll say this. It ain't Chilla. We gonna get to Chilla. Don't think it. He's not getting away with that. I don't want you to think I'm start kicking a couple other people's ass, type shit, right? And then Chilla just going, weed through the cracks and then get lost in the sauce. No, Chilla. You will have to answer for that. I'll hang out with Chilla, and he still got to answer for it. I have hung out with Chilla, and he still got to answer for it. Type shit. But it's lit, y'all. We got one. And I'll just leave that with y'all. If you were here yesterday, we talked about the battle with Rashad McCants from Gills Arena, the baller. And me and Rashad McCants battled on Twitter for about 4 hours the other night. And it made Gills Arena. They were talking about it last night on Gills Arena. Not only were they talking about it on Gills Arena, they dropped the FroZone. FrozenbergTv. FrozenbergTV they dropped our YouTube channel. Ain't that love? Shout out to them for that, man. That was cool. Still waiting to hear back. If I will, if I don't, it's cool. I shot the offer out there to Rashad McCants, let him know we could do it live. But they was talking about our shit. And I got it queued up. We gonna listen to it. I just want to let the rest of the gang get in here. Oh, you like this hat? Well, this the true faux hat. This the hat I whip faux ass in. You see the, this the hat I did that in. Froze versus Verb will be crazy. I actually think I would give Verb loads of trouble. No Diddy. Loads of trouble. When people got shit to talk about and I could talk to them and I can get into that talking to them shit, y'all know I get, I get surgical in there. But this is just the hat that, I told bros, I said, we're going to hang this one up, put a little faux picture next to it. That's the hat we wore when we did that. Right? Y'all don't got to guess. I see y'all trying to guess in the chat. Froze versus, check me out. Did I lie to y'all about the true faux preparation when y'all was asking me all month? Nah, Fro, start the 30 for 30 after the true Fro battle. No, we're starting it. That's another thing. Ice is in the chat, Snowman in the chat, anything cold in the chat. Did y'all peep? We started the 30 for 30 about a week and a half before the Fro battle. I pulled up about 10, 11 times every day live. I ain't missed one unless bros went on the weekends. 30 for 30 started during the lead up. That's how locked in we were. Didn't bother me none. Didn't distract me none. So when y'all was asking me, I think I gave y'all a little, hey, yo, listen, check me out. Y'all don't got to keep asking me if I'm getting ready for foe. I know y'all worried about me. I know y'all want me to do good. Cool. But I got y'all. Don't ask me no more. And then what I go do? What I told y'all I was going to do. When I tell y'all this battle is, I got 80 battles. Y'all know all of them or most of them. This is like one of the top 3 opponents for sure. For sure. It's one of them. So don't even guess. Enjoy it. Enjoy the mystique of it. I got that word from DNA. He did an interview and he said spaces killed battle rap. And he said it took away the battle rapper's mystique. I want to talk about it. Mystique. Well, I agree and I disagree with you, DNA. Spaces did and didn't kill battle rap. Battle rap promo is at an all-time low. If your friends don't tell you, Frozy will. We complain about it all the time. 80% of it go down in the spaces. Even if you don't like it. I'm not forcing those spaces on y'all. I'm just saying. When y'all be feeling like, oh, ain't no promo going down because y'all going to Hip Hop is Real, is dead over there for promo. Not saying they channels is dead. When you go over to Uncle Rod channel, ain't nobody promoting really like that over there once in a while. Ain't no promo. That's when most of the promo go down. It keeps a heartbeat for the mid-tier and the new battlers. No spaces, no Eunice. No spaces, no Appa. No spaces, no Rock Lee. Right? So, there are some productive things about it. Now, for me, I feel like it's upped altercations more. Wherever they get squashed or handled or whatever, is motherfuckers talk every day, 24/7. Somebody gonna get in an argument. Somebody gonna feel like they violating, right? It's made battlers accessible. You don't gotta wonder how. You don't gotta wonder what Capo thinks or how he is or what his personality is like. You just jump into spaces. He's in there every day talking. You find out who Capo is. I'm not saying that's good or not, but let's say you were a fan of somebody, right? You were a fan of somebody, but then you hear him talking in the spaces every day, and then, you might hear their opinion on something, maybe some politics, maybe something that you totally disagree with. And be like, damn, he think like that? I don't fuck with him no more. It has hurt in that way, right? But battles get promoted. Face-offs are happening daily. And I think that, we do this with something every 4 or 5 months, right? I'm looking at my homie JJ at 100% ruined battle rap. Well, 100. Wouldn't you be absolving every other factor that played a part into where battle rap is today? Well, how about leagues suing each other? How about leagues locking in talent and then suing the other leagues for trying to book them? How about battlers taking deposits from leagues where they knew they weren't supposed to be over there or just signed a contract and didn't read it? Now talent can't go here. You know how fire battle rap would be if Tay Rock was able to walk across a RBE stage anytime he wanted to? And that might have only been one time. I understand URLs, you know, how fire it would be if you could have sent Big K over for a Summer Madness or a Gnome when he was hot, right? That shit was a league beef, battle league beef, was a big problem. Well, let's take another perspective. You know, remember it was the bloggers. Bloggers were killing battle rap. It's them no good bloggers. Then it's spaces. How about the battlers that are no showing? How about the battlers who we deem top tier choking? I'm not being a space cadet or a sailor hoe. I'm simply saying, well, hold on here. Somebody asked me today, what would you say spaces contributed to ruin battle rap from a percentage? I said up 18, 19%, about 20%. There's there. But let's be clear here. Please do not absolve everything else. Because you'd be justifying at that point trying to give spaces the whole case. How about leagues not starting on time? How about you spending $60 on a card that told you it was going to start at 2 p.m. on a Saturday? It don't start till 6:30. That ain't ruined battle rap? How often do that happen? Come on. How about really, really wanting to see a Jay Moore versus Ace Amin go down because they sold it so well? And then they doing that shit they was doing. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a underworld. And I think when we use words like professional, top tier, mid tier, you take away the fact that it's still an underworld. Yeah, it's mainstream. Yeah, the millionaires watch us. How many of them came down here and put their money in it, though? Motherfuckers sit back and watch it and enjoy it, but how many billionaires said, that's the wave? That's the next big thing? You've had your here and there people come in and put some money into it. I don't mean to undermine them, but let's be clear here. You think if the Jacksonville Jaguars owner thought battle rap was lucrative, he wouldn't go throw $50 million? Let's go put together a 2-year tour of pay-per-views and live shows. Nobody's doing that. Why? Well, it's too many holes in the boat. It can barely stay above the water that it's floating in. I mean, we ain't sinking, but damn it, we ain't floating. It's got some water in it. Now, we plug a hole here, you know, stick a rag here, you know, get a cork here, and, you know, we keep this shit rolling. But when's the last time we've been progressive? When is the last time we can feel like this sport has been growing? You cannot give that case to just spaces. You can't. Even if they're a culprit in it. So that's why when you hear this, Jimmy Foster 31, he said, you froze. You see how they got him tight in the spaces. Well, he was very blanket in what he said. Your spaces kill battle rap and made the battle rappers too accessible, killed the mystique. Whoa, hold on, DNA. Why don't you slow down a little bit? Mr. Wrestling guy, you're a legend in this culture. Nothing but love for you. I know you don't got that much love for me, and I think you think I don't like you, and I don't know why. Maybe our personalities just don't click. And I fucking destroyed you in a 1-round battle up at Don't Flop a couple years ago. Said some shit that I wish I didn't say. And maybe you just never got over that. But I actually have a lot of respect for you, DNA, and I look at you like a legend, and I enjoy your battles. So as a battler, if I've ever said anything to make you feel like that isn't the case, it's not true. So you can stop acting like we have an issue, or like I don't fuck with you. I've reached out to you, and I'm very fond of you as a battler. No diddy. I have loads of respect for you, bro. Well, JJ said, he don't like you comments like the wrestler, but that's what he's doing. He's having wrestling leagues. If that came off as condescending, pardon me. I'm a little unhinged. I'm frozen. DNA has been we have been in the game for 15 years. Like, you got to know my personality. You got to know my personality. Now, here's the thing. I don't give a fuck if DNA likes me or not. I just noticed it, and I wanted to let him know, hey, bro, I'm not on that with you. And I ain't even talking about no street shit. I'm talking about, like, if you see me, we can dab up. Hey, DNA, lots of respect for you, bro. Love what you're doing with the wrestling shit. Love how you having wrestlers on your podcast. Cool. But fuck all that, though. He ain't my friend, and I won't act like he is. I just was clearing that up for the come on froze comments. No, he wasn't referring to me, Jimmy. This is just a topic. I don't think I'm a space cadet. I'm somebody who go in spaces anytime I want. Some of the biggest spaces, you go YouTube them. I was running them. Froze, why you never keep it 100 with Tati? Well, did you listen to me and Tati speak today? One thing I'm not trying to do, and I've done it before, I'm not getting in no emotional screaming match with no females. Two things could be right, Dre. Now, also, I have a platform. Sometimes I reserve my opinion for here, right? I'll highlight something, but I'll reserve it for here. I'll talk about it here. But I definitely was combative and played devil's advocate to her when she was trying to make it seem like, I was clear and said, I don't think Bonnie's trying to villainize Bonnie. I can't see how you could do that. I said that, Dre. You can't villainize Bonnie in any way in my mom. Said that to Tati. And she had her opinion. Here's the thing. You know, when you actually think about the inconsistencies, but everybody acts like we're on a perfect, like you hear somebody talk, like you'll hear one of these bloggers shitting on me and talking about me, right? And they'll be covering something that they thought I did or felt like I did. And, you know, they'll be completely in a perfectionist way. Like they ain't got no dirt on their name or they ain't never make a mistake or maybe misspoke or something like that. But the truth of the matter is, there's inconsistencies with every person in the culture. I'll give you an inconsistency. Watch Rufo record the fight. Well, y'all didn't have a problem when Bad News and New Jersey Truck was pouncing fucking Dot around the parking lot. It was all funny. It was funny then, right? It was funny then. I didn't hear anybody who has defended the boss and carried, you know, their opinion about what happened or how Bonnie was wrong. Well, damn, a year ago, Easy had a situation. Y'all talked about that in a really, it was funny back then. Man, when y'all was talking about Easy in that situation, same people, it was funny to y'all. Now we want to move on and we want to play Captain Best Friends and shit. It's inconsistent if we gonna keep it a bean. We're gonna keep it a bean. Shit. Everybody mad. Look. Everybody mad, right? Everybody's mad. Well, a lot of people was mad Fo recorded it. I said the only problem I had was Fo went live. Fo went live and Shorty upped the situation. Right? But damn, we went on a whole year saga with Easy. There was no footage of the alleged altercation. Everybody wanted footage because, you know, there's a whole bunch of missed stories getting thrown around. It did happen. It didn't happen. This happened. That happened. Right? Well, we got to stop moving the needle for who we like. Stop it. And we all do it. It's not fair. It's not fucking fair. Why don't we just get back to giving a fuck about the raps again? Why don't we care about the raps again? And then that other shit really won't be that important. But yeah, respectfully to, I think it was the homie Dre. Nobody was talking about Wizzo porn. That's my thing. That's my thing. That's my thing, Dre. And I'm glad you said that. Promise you, I was going to speak about this. Everybody who keeps talking about this Bonnie and Boss shit, and I'm ready to get over it. I'm tired of talking about it. Fucking females fighting. But everybody acting like Boss is a victim here. I'm not for it. I'm not for it. Right? They went to this lady's hotel after trying to approach her at a place where she was working. They went to this lady hotel and tried to roll on her. Just because they didn't successfully do it don't mean the intent wasn't there, and then up the situation on her. She was flat out wrong. Flat out wrong for the whole thing. Now, Could I understand somebody probably being hurt, pulling up, spinning, and going to get a one back? Cool, I understand that. Y'all up the joint on her, and y'all tried to dump on her. Let's get to that. Why? What was thorough about that?
Thorough, I can understand my homie losing a rumble and jumping in it and up in the joint. I don't think all of that, everything that happened was normal.
You are 100% right, bro. There's no victims here. Stop fucking victimizing.
If somebody
There's none.
talking about, let me shoot the fair one.
Let me explain something to you. Say it again, bros.
If somebody runs up on Froze,
Me, Froze. I'm
Froze is there.
You're getting rolled on.
If somebody runs up on Froze in any type of aggressive manner, trying to cause harm to my brother that I love, you're fighting too. And if there's 3 people with us, it's going to be 3, 4, 5, however the case may be.
That's just how shit go down if it go down. There's no victims.
Only body getting a fair one from my brother is like maybe like a first cousin or another brother. Like,
come on, man.
But like outside of that, no.
Come on. Y'all, boss is not a fighter. That wasn't right.
She pulled up the fucking.
She went to that lady hotel, had her homie up a joint on her, and tried to roll on her. Because Bonnie mushed her because she didn't want to talk to her because she kept trying to. If anybody's the fucking victim, here's Bonnie. If we're going to find one, if I'm a lawyer and I'm looking at the case and I'm like, I actually think I'd have a better chance of selling this than this. Bonnie was cool. She embarrassed her, made her let her know, look, I'm more than you. I'm more like that. I'm like that. Right? She spun back. Ass cheeks was out. Stomach was out. Dragged again in the parking lot. Homie tried to roll on her. Pulled the joint on her. What the fuck are we talking about? If any, for matter of fact, boss should probably be careful moving forward. Because if anybody want to get some lick back, it could be fucking Bonnie for what y'all did. Respectfully. I don't understand. You know? That's all I'm saying. We gotta get off that shit. And man, like these fucking females be fucking females, man. And y'all keep that shit away from the fucking venue. All mad, want to bring fucking razors and bear spray. End up trying to spray the bitch you don't want to fight and end up spraying me and bros because we fucking within 20 yards of the bear spray. Got me all pepper sprayed up because I just was at a venue I was hired to be at.
Shit, bro walks the other way when he sees danger.
I'm letting you know now. One of you bitches hit me with one of them bear sprays, I'm going to knock you the fuck out for that. You hit me with some pepper spray, I'm going to jail. I am knocking you out. I don't care. I am knocking you out. Any human being, if you a man or female, hit me with some pepper spray and see what the fuck I do to you. I don't even care. They can have 100,000 cameras rolling, and y'all can talk in as many spaces as you want. Froze hit a girl, you fucking right. No, I didn't hit her. I knocked her out.
Yeah, that spray shit ain't no joke.
Bitch, I am going to punch you with every physical ounce of power in my human body.
Always click that when you see it.
I'm telling you. I'm swinging for the stars. I ain't even taking nothing off of it. I'm not taking nothing off of it. I might add some shit on it. I might hit you harder than the last man I punched. You hit me with some bear spray. Come on. That shit corny, man. That shit corny. And Froze, we don't want to talk about it now. Motherfuckers put a little blog up on Froze. Y'all be all in them spaces. And talking. Now we gonna talk. Everybody had a day. Today all day. This week, y'all week. Mine was a couple weeks ago. I got past it. Whoop 4 ass. We good to go now. Yeah, we good. We in the clear. Now it's your turn. Get that shit together, man.
We should. You ever been sprayed by pepper spray?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember was 15. These 2 bitches got the rumbling at the bus stop, transportation center, Norristown. She pulled out this little shit. It looked like a Listerine spray. Lister was a sucker shot too, like a little 3-second spray.
They got
And look, I seen it. I'm like, why this bitch right hit her with some Listerine and shit? Out of nowhere, she hit the joint. I'm talking about shorty walked into it, eyes wide, arms to her fucking knees, right? And I was probably within 10 yards of the altercation, wind blowing the other way. Bro, the shit got on my taste buds and in my nose. Luckily not my eyes, but I felt the remnants, no diddy, right? My shit was numb the whole ride home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, but I've been seeing videos of that shit.
No, you should be pepper spray. We'll have a hose right by you.
Hell no. Hell no. Y'all gotta hit that like button. It's 250. Don't sell it short, Jimmy. We here at 250 right now. Hit that like button, y'all. I felt the remnants of it, Matt. That's my mom's favorite word, Matthew. She loves using that word. I don't want remnants all around my table. We gotta clean it up. She always used to say that. That bear spray, the pepper spray shit is like the secondary shit. That grizzly bear spray is what motherfuckers walking around with.
I remember Mom Dukes almost got me pepper spray one time.
I remember the story. You should have you know how you had to have a license to carry? You should have a license to have bear spray. You should not be able to go to your local Walmart and get some bear spray or a hunting store. Take note, $4.99. He said, Froze, you had performance of the night. Not gonna lie, I felt like I had the best performance of the night. You know, they was cheering for that King shit a lot. Which he's a dope battle and had a great night. He's also like the new guy, so they wait to cheer for him. You know what I mean? The vets kind of got to take, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I thought I had the best performance of the night, too. I thought I shook the building more than anybody. I thought I had the loudest reaction of the night. Well, you know, when you're Froze, you just take the W with the W, you know? I appreciate you, you know, noticing that.
I love you, battle rappers. You didn't even see the first two battles of the building.
You think Dre Majesty Pacino had more reactions than me?
I'm just saying.
What Vegeta used to say, impossible. You shitting me? Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's stop victimizing people. Spaces ain't the only thing that fuck battle wrap up. It's a whole bunch of shit. All right, start telling your favorites to go to the battles they taking deposits for. How about that? How about that? Let's stop turning a blind eye for who we like and hold everybody to the same standard, and maybe we could get a little order around here. Everybody got their favorites and their picks. So when their favorites do something, it's cool. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. I think I deserved a sip of coffee. I just went on a nice little rant.
Don't slurp.
Bro, get on my life, bro. Go get on my life, bro. I'm cool. I'm gonna need you. I don't need no help, gang.
Hold on. No funny shit. Is coffee not a slurpable drink?
Bro, I swear to God, we having such a good live right now, bro. We having such a good live. You made me think of it because you said I take a sip of my coffee. I said I earned a sip of coffee. Don't slurp.
You ain't take that coffee. You ain't sip that coffee like you normally would. Say you did. Look at me and say
what type of time you on right now, though?
You did, though.
I sipped it how I was supposed to sip it when I was around people. When you at the crib, do you eat your food like you would if you were at a formal dinner? No.
No.
All right? I'm on live right now. Nah, man, fuck out of here.
My bad, Chad.
What's up with him, y'all? Why is he analyzing my sips? That's a great point. Good live, we over here cooking. Take your goofy ass over there somewhere. Turn that Marvel Rivals on or something, man. You know, if y'all wasn't live, I get it. That's when the shit a little too hot. Yes, the shit a little too hot. I get it. All right, I get it. All right, chat. So, real quick, I know that was crazy. Y'all about to grind me.
Oh, crazy, chat.
All right. So look, right? Nah, I ain't about it. Bros is a Marvel rival. He played Marvel Rivals every day. I hate that shit. I think it's corny. Which Squeeze-matic. Squeeze-matic, no E. So hold on, I'll put it in the chat for y'all if you a Marvel real quick. Oh, you got him? All right, copy. Well, I'm drinking coffee at 4 p.m. I worked a double today, but I'm like, God damn it.
Sometimes I get it.
I got 7 kids at home. You think I'm allowed to go there and be tired? J. King? You hear J. King? Fuck who you live with. Why you drinking coffee at 4 p.m.? Well, I got 6 kids, 7, waiting at the crib for me. You think I get to walk in after a hard day and be like, I'm going to go take a nice little nap? That's why.
Chat talking to me crazy, man.
Have a little juice, J. King, if you were worrying or wondering. That's good stuff. You all good, Brody? You all good? Yeah, his rank is gold. His rank is gold. So if you got, all right, I think it's perfect timing. Real quick, y'all. if you just got in here, because we just, we doubled the amount of people in here since the last time I said something. My next battle is booked. Top 3 biggest battles of my career. Don't try to guess the name. Don't worry about it. Just trust me. It's one of them. It's a ridiculous matchup. Right? And then also, I battled Rashad McCants on Twitter 2 days ago. Right? Video went a little viral of me having a Rashad McCant bar. We ended up battling live on Twitter via tweet. They was talking about us on Gills Arena last night. And they dropped our YouTube channel. Chat. And they dropped our YouTube channel. Fire. Here we go.
The battle rapper going at Shaw, I believe his Twitter handle is I am Froze. They had a Twitter battle, back and forth, rap beef. I'm gonna give it to Shad. He was dropping bars. I had never seen a Twitter rap battle beef before. Shad and the battle rapper who dropped that you had one fucking good year, you Rashad McCants line.
Wait, what? They did what we did. The spoof thing.
They did the Twitter battle, but they were dropping freestyles.
Wait, they were dropping they were writing the bars out.
Real quick, y'all, this is Brandon Jennings, Gil, and Josiah, the host of the show, talking about it, by the way.
They're writing the bars out on Twitter. And then
that's
tweeting it
with the hat on?
And they're quote tweeting it, yeah.
The show hat on, you think?
No, that's the dude. So you had one good fucking year in your career, you Rashad McCants. And then FrozenbergTV, his handles.
Y'all heard that? You hear that? FrozenbergTV. That's all I needed. Just stop right there. You ain't had to say nothing else, but they continue.
I am Froze. He said, tag Gills Arena show. He needs to see this. Griff, you could work your magic and play. No, there's a battle rapper who dropped the Rashad McCants bar, but he was trying to clown Shad, and then him and Shad got into it on Twitter, and then Shad proceeded to cook him.
Now, I know that's your dog, Josiah. I know that's your dog. But don't lie to Gil. Don't lie to Gil. Don't lead him into thinking a certain way.
In a Twitter rap battle.
What?
I'm using my host voice now, Gil. I'm using my host voice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Typing the bars is funny. Like that's
the best part. I'm wait a minute.
Gil, why you say Jimmy Butler is not Robin to Curry, but Kobe is Robin to Shaq?
Oh, Frozenberg Raw. Okay, that's who it is. Frozenberg Raw.
Jimmy Butler said he's Kobe. He's Robin.
Cool thing about this was his chat was getting him right. It was some people in there that was some battle rap fans. They was getting him right, letting him know what my name actually was. Frozenberg Raw is not my name. Frozenberg is one of my names. But if you aren't he damn near gave him all my names. Frozenberg Raw, Rosenberg, right? You can get FrozenbergTV. All of it'll work.
Like Rosenberg Raw works.
Yeah.
There's no Raw at the end of Frozenberg.
No, it's just Frozenberg. Just Frozenberg.
Or Froze.
And if you know me, you know me like that, it's just Froze.
How many battle rappers would you say have like?
So we got New Jersey Twerk, which is Twerk Jeru's.
Okay, fair.
All right. Sue Surf, The Wave, Surf. I might have the most on the com. Most nicknames. Okay. Who got the most? I might have the most nicknames, y'all. I might have the most nicknames. I remember when I came back to battle rap in 2019 and I had the first couple good battles and I told ARP, I said, yo, I think I want to change my name to Frozenberg. And he talked me out of it. He like, man, I don't know if you did metrics and the YouTube views, you got a long career. I don't know if you just want to start, but it was me trying to, put fully together that brand switch.
You get more Froze now than Rosenberg.
I get Froze, and then I'll hear like people be like, people call me Raw.
Yeah.
People call me Berg.
Yeah.
People call me, so like a lot of the New York people be calling me Rose.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So they have broken my name down in about 11 different ways, depending on where I'm, and I know all of them. So I answered all of them.
Yeah, but-
Berg, Froze, Rose, Raw, Froze, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna hold you. I might have the most nicknames out of all battle rappers. Breezy, what up? Everybody that's in here remembers what up.
Bill. Guess what?
Oh, no, shit.
But nobody called. Like, he gave himself all the names.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Self-proclaimed.
But so what? BB Gun Bill, Devil Bar Bill, your favorite African Americano, Free Bill, man, Free Bill. But Bill did give himself all them names. He didn't earn them all. But nobody else calls him those. That's a good point. He calls himself that. But nah, I didn't give myself none of them names. Bubble Bath Bill. Yeah, you ain't the hell lying. That is funny. Shout out to Bill, man. Free him. I'm still waiting to hear from him. When I talk to him and get an update from him, I'll definitely give y'all an update. Huck Turner. Yeah, man. But it was cool. My one of my I got cousins and you know they love Gills Arena. Like when it first happened, like one of my closest relatives, yo, if he called, you gotta take me up there. So I said, bro, if it's 2 tickets, how do I take you over bros? He started acting different the whole night. I'm like, damn.
You know if it's only 2.
Yeah, I'm like,
Don't say it's 1.
I'm like, yo, if I got 2 tickets, I got
don't
1
have an
ticket,
extra
bro.
ticket. Yeah,
I don't have an extra ticket.
Yeah.
How do I? He like, what you mean? He said, you gotta tell him. Now, mind you, this particular relative, you know, he not really in the battle rap like that. Could care nothing about it. He know I do it. He know I'm known for it, but he don't care about it. So I told him. He was like, yo, I said, how do I get them to book you a ticket? He said, yo, tell him you got a little brother and he watches them all the time. I said, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Celebrities don't like that. I know you don't been around a lot of celebrities, but they don't like that shit, bro. They don't care about none of that. You think they care about how much poor people watch them? They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? He like, damn, say less. Fuck the whole night of Xbox and vibe up. I'm like, yeah, we playing game. I'm like, yo, you there? I'm on mute. On some Gills Arena. But nah, man, that was cool. I love them dudes. I love their show. It was cool, man. It was cool. It was fun. So, you know, all in all, again, like I said yesterday, what a great week for the Frozones. Man, what a great week for us.
Keep it up.
You know, 17 for 17, chump. Friends want to tell you, Frozy will. 17 for 17. You know? But, yeah, so, you know, that was basically how I felt about that, you know, Spaces Kill battle rap shit. We locked in for another battle. You know, I what y'all think? Why don't we set a goal, y'all? Have I ever charted on champion in my career?
No.
Not even top 20.
No.
Not having me in top 20 in 2021 is a fucking crime, but just throw that out there. Ridiculous, bro. Just a No. We got one better than that. Let's look it up since bros always want to be that guy.
You was ready to call me a D-eater. I heard it. I heard it.
I ain't say super streams coming up. Yes, we got some super streams coming up. Absolutely.
These rappers acting busy, y'all.
First tracker back up. It was shut down for a little bit, bros. It was shut down. Yeah, update the photo. That shit ugly as shit. I ain't got no beard or nothing. Okay, most recent. So they got them in order. Okay. So.
Go down.
Okay, 2021, right? 21 was Head Ice, Show Off, A Ward, Eddie I for the King of the Dot tournament.
4 battles.
Eddie I, City Towers for the King of the Dot tournament.
2022.
Oh, that's 2022. Okay, got you. Let's look at 2022 real quick. All right, so we got City Towers. We had Kaboom in Philly. We had Cicero. We had Ill Will. We had Dre Dennis. We had Geechee. How the fuck didn't I chart in 2022?
2-1 round.
How didn't I chart in 2022?
The 2-1 rounders.
Bill Collector was mixed finger with cheese. Ill Will versus Rosenberg.
Hey, not enough works.
Wait, one round, 3 round. This didn't happen. 3 round. I did qualify. City Towers was. Yes, I did.
You did.
Yes, I did.
We qualified the last year though.
Y'all want to try to chart? Y'all want to get 4 or 5 battles this year and chart? Or should we just slow our roll and just go how it's going?
Go with the flow, Gango. Go with the flow.
Go with the flow?
Go with the flow. You know, as the bookings come in.
Dre said, Froze, why you think Toronto rappers don't get love in the U.S.? If you haven't been to Toronto or don't know about Toronto, you would think that it's less street, different and less cultured compared to our culture and hip hop or stuff like that. You got to be out there to understand that Toronto's an American city. Obviously, some differences. You guys got a little bit of a accent, and there is obviously differences, but it's really like an East Coast American city. And you know, I just don't like I'm not a fan of Franchise. You know, I think he cool, but like, you know, I feel like when he rapping like he from Chicago with a Toronto accent, it stands out like a sore thumb to me. Sticks out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But there's some dudes in Toronto nice. I actually like a lot of UK rappers. Like Dave, Central C. Stormzy is my favorite from over there. You know, Stormzy fire. You know, so I'm tapped into the UK scene more than the Toronto scene, honestly. I think Pat Stay's murder trial is set to be underway in a week. You know, thoughts and prayers to his family. They're still mourning him, and you know, there's no timetable on mourning. You know what I mean? I miss Pat. I think a lot of fans, Skepta dope too. I think a lot of fans miss Pat, especially the you know, the Canadian fans, but a lot of fans in America too. You know, Pat was everybody's friend. You know, I came across some DMs from me and Pat. He just sent me a picture of this dude next to a big ass peanut, and there was like nothing, like we didn't have any conversation leading into it, right? He just said, I'm like, what is this, Pat? He said, I don't know. I just thought this dude looked like a peanut. You know, Pat was weird like that, but in a really good way. You know, right before he passed, the last time we were in the spaces together, I think I've told this story before. As soon as he got in the spaces, I left. I had already been in there for a while, and then they said he just got in there and he was dropping love for me, giving me my flowers, telling people how much he actually fucked with Frozenberg. And, you know, I wish I got to hear that live. You know what I mean? Knowing what I know now. So, you know, rest in peace, Bishop Brigante. You know what I mean? Bishop was, you know, Bishop. I don't know if I ever got to tell this story, but when I went to Toronto, I had to be, since I got Verse Tracker up, I could tell y'all. Cool little story time. You want a little story time? 2014. I was 21. 21, right? And we went out there, and I went out there by myself via Greyhound. I wasn't allowed to fly international, but I was allowed to travel. And so I get out there, and Bishop Brigante had a performance in this little small club. But you know, I didn't just want to hang around in a hotel, so we were like 20 deep. It was like 15, me, Organic, Gully, and a bunch of the other guys. I don't know their names, but you would see them always there, standing behind them, hosting battles of some of the King of the Dot footage. And Bishop was, you know, in his club kicking the music, and this was the first time I knew Bishop even rapped. It was nice. And I was surprised. I said, oh shit, I didn't know Bishop rapped, right? Like I had no clue. And afterwards, we get into an altercation with these two dudes. They were drunk, big ass white Canadian dudes, like big as shit. Now, I wanted no physical altercation in another country. I couldn't even fathom how the trouble worked out here, right? So I'm kind of playing the middle. So somehow I kind of like migrate up to the front, you know, and the big ass white drunk boy walk up on us, and I'm just looking at him, and I just hear sock him raw, punch him raw. And I'm like, no, I'm not punching this big ass dude. He ends up smacking one of Organic's friend's phone out of his hand, shattered his phone, and Bishop Brigante had a nephew. And you know, this was 11 years, he upped that shit. He upped it on these two big white ass Canadians. He said, I fucking kill people, eh? I fucking kill people. And I'm like, yo, Toronto is fucking lit. I was picturing sweet syrup, sweet ketchup, and snowflakes and shit. What the fuck? Where am I at? And what is going on? Right? But you know, Bishop Brigante, you know, his nephew pulls the thing out, and then the cops come. One thing I noticed about Canadian back then, at least, they were talking to these fucking cops like they were the civilians. They were cussing these cops out. And I'm like, yo, I'm smacking Canadian dudes, and I'm like, yo, chill. You know, on my American shit, yo, chill. Don't fucking talk to that cop like that. No, fuck him, eh? Pussy, take the badge off. And I'm like, yo, what is it? Organic, get me home. Get me home. So we dip off, and they go put the Joan in the car that we was in. Froze called me when he was out there like, yo, bro, they ain't got American cuz out here. What? Oh, American cheese. They don't have American cheese on a burger, bro. Cheddar and pepper jack. Who the fuck puts that on a burger? So this was the worst night in Toronto ever. Could have been for an American. They go put the Joan in the car. For some reason, the cops migrated to that car and was sitting around our car for maybe an hour or two. We ended up being stuck in downtown Toronto, scared to go get in the car with the gun in it for about 2 in the morning, bro. It's the worst experience ever. Then everybody's all drunk, and they're like, yo, hey, Raw, can you drive? I said, yeah. At this time, I couldn't. So we're driving down this road, and I'm going like 19 miles per hour. And they're like, yo, Raw, you good? And I'm like, yeah. I hear Gully in the back fucking chuckling. Finally, you know, Bishop is like, yo, pull this shit over, man. I got it. Bishop gets out the car. Froze, get in the back. Nah, you're good, bro. No explanation needed. You're good. I got it. It's just, you're going to get us fucking locked up out here the way you're driving. Bishop drives us all back to wherever we're going and shit like that, man. And it was just something I never forgot. It was an experience in Toronto. Always respected Bishop after that too, and his nephew. We stayed in touch for a little bit. I haven't talked to him in a while. We lost touch, but I remember for like 5-6 years, me and his nephew that was out there, we stayed in touch, and I always stayed in touch with Bishop too, man. Crazy experience. I had stories going back to my homies like, yo, these fucking Canadians, they ain't sweet. They ain't sweet. They might be crazier than us. You should have seen the way these people was talking to police. We'd have got our asses whooped, throwing all over a hot hood of a cop car, talking to these police officers like this back home in Pennsylvania. They run shit out here. You know? Yeah, the police officers were like daycare workers. All right, just everybody relax. No, fuck you. And I'm like, yo, chill. Nah, you chill. Middle finger up to the cops having standoffs and shit, man. It was a good experience, and it taught me a real lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. Easy said, who you got next? Can I tell them? Is that all right? Or am I gonna be getting text messages? Froze, you draw. Can I say something? Am I able to tell them? You let me know. I'll tell you what, I got a lucrative offer, Easy. If your friends won't tell you, Frozy will. And another thing, too. Hold on, E. No. Don't you go anywhere. Your shorty called me out. I sent a super chat for $5. Damn, Froze. Only $5. E, you ain't never super chat my channel. Type shit. Give my $5 back. Give my $5 back, E. I know I got a YouTube channel now too. You put me onto the YouTube streets. You don't want to put me onto it. I get to you. I know when we all get paid. I want my $5 back. Really $250 because they're gonna take half of it. I want it back. I need it. Send that shit back. You wifey didn't seem too enthused or appreciative for my liking. Rem was showing us some love too. If y'all go check her out, she did a recap on Factual Music. Run my file back. She did a recap on the trenches on Easy's YouTube page. I'm thinking he ready to do it. I pulled this shit up. It's Rem there, shining. Oh, look at Easy flexing. Look at Easy. I know he was sitting in the background with that. He like he had that little Easy cheese. Yeah. It was a Rem cap. She recapped it. It was fire. She gave everybody love. She didn't want to tell the truth. Flat out, he lost. So, she ain't telling nobody they lost. She even act like Swamp was in the battle. She even act like Swamp had a, debatable case or something. Nah, Rem, keep that shit a bean. I whip her ass. He whip Swamp ass. Just say it. They gonna take your money when you call again. We ain't got no money. We all fucked up. We all broke. We all live check to check. You know how many times I took easy money and ain't like him? Shitting me. Friends won't tell you, Frozy will. Let me cut your hair for your next event. I could bring that line back to life. Rob the barber. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if you could bring. I can't even put. I show a little bit of. I don't know if you could bring this line and. I don't know if you could bring that back. My shit torch, gangy, and I'm going bald from the inner scalp. I'm going bald from the inner scalp. There's no bringing that back. It's hat life. Dad hats when I'm off camera, snapbacks when I'm on camera. Type shit. There we go. We even. You don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me nothing. My God. He stand up for that. Pull back up, swung the pound back. Pound is $5 in Philly, y'all. Pulls with a pound is $5 in Philly. That's what a pound is. I'll tell you what, E, you need to let our ass go live a little more. I ain't never see that many super chats. I ain't never see that many super chats. They was acting crazy.
These niggas fucking suck, man.
I thought to bring my lady on, and I'm like, they don't fucking love her like Rem. Yeah, they don't love my lady like Rem. Shit ain't about nothing. That shit crazy. Cheat code. Anytime you just want to get back, hey, babe, go live for me with a little 20 minutes. Little $1,000 damn there. Back-to-back 100s, good music. I was in there tripping like, whoa. That's why I told you, you're smiling behind the camera. All right, y'all. Damn, I said a half an hour. Where we at? Y'all done got me longer than I was supposed to be here. Where you go at? Bro's in the background getting cooked. He's so mad right now. What, they not healing, Squeeze, or they not magicking? Which one?
Hey, shut up, bro.
Who you using?
Rocket.
He a healer?
Yeah.
Go heal somebody then. Punk ass over there in the background. Not trying to catch no wreck on the Marvel Rivals. Much love, y'all. We got some super streams coming up. I got like 5 scheduled. I just got to delegate it a little bit. You know what I mean? Get my shit right. Yeah, me and bros are trying to go live gaming. We game every night. So, you know what I mean? We are trying to incorporate that. Yes. Right now, we're going to complete this 30 for 30. We 17 for 17, 17 days straight. Ain't nobody feeding the streets like that right now. Maybe somebody is. I ain't counting. Battle Facts will be live 7 fucking times a day. He ain't got nothing else to do. You know, Battle Facts going to be live. Shit don't hit the same, though. I never battle old Solo, but I love old Solo. I enjoy his battles. He's one of the first battlers I ever laid eyes on. He told him, I'm from a place where the invisible clips drew. Something nosebleed. He ain't got brain to get tissue. He told somebody that back in like 02. That shit was cool.
Jab, jab, uppercut, I'll fix you.
Jab, jab, uppercut, I'll fix you. Shitting me. Philly J, wait, froze. Don't tell me to wait. I ain't on your town. I'm telling you, if y'all play 2K, I'm really like that. Everybody say that, Philly J. Everybody say that. I'm really like that in the K. Don't be really like that in the K. You know? Piss me off to have my homies in my party. Yo, who bring this weird ass boy Philly J around? I gotta, chill, bro. He cool. Nah, get him the fuck out of here. Now they kicking you from the parties. You coming here unsubscribing because my homies done kicked you. I don't even want to set you up for that, Philly J. Do me a favor. Send me. You know what? Yeah, this is what you could do. Show me your 2K card. Send me a picture of that on my IG, Rosenberg Raw 610, or on my Twitter, I am Froze. Nah, Jess, I don't play no Call of Duty. Young boys be in there calling you all types of names in there. I can't deal with it. No bullshit. I'll show you anything you need to see. Oh, Philly J, you wildin'. We just talking about 2K, Philly J. We're talking about basketball, Brody, right? Just talking about basketball still? Let me know, because I don't indulge. Yeah, I play a little Madden. I play NHL a lot. Play 2K a lot. Yeah, Nate, that was crazy. Tell my head, show me anything. Hey, anything you need to see, bro. Anything I'm just trying to get in that lobby with you, bro. What you need me to do, bro? Let's fucking relax. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you. Now, them young boys be getting me out of my character. KaiRawberg@gmail.com, Darren. KYRAWBERG. KaiRawberg@gmail.com. Send me a couple samples too. Yeah, Philly. That's cool, bro. I'm gonna stall you. I know you ain't mean that. You know what? We don't do no pause in Philly. Let's just do that. We don't do pause in Philly. We do that shit in the county. Pause. Say some freaky shit. My cousin's the worst with that shit. All right, y'all. I'm rambling. I've been here too long. Post only been here for a half an hour. Y'all cooked me into a longer live. But I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. If your friends want to tell you, Frozy, well, I'm out of here.
It's big